Hello, everyone.
Everybody. Oh wait, I forgot to hit the record on the VOD. Ah shit.
Oh shit. Oh
Oh
fart.
shit. Ah whatever. It's just gonna look weird on YouTube. It's whatever.
Shit fart.
Shit and fart. Hello everybody. I am still melting, but I am back. I totally did not think we were gonna start an hour earlier than we were, and
It's all good. It's all good. Shit happens.
time zones. I keep forgetting that Canada's not just like all the East Coast. Damn.
Yeah. I have to live in the not eastern parts of Canada.
Bad and naughty Canadians get put in Toronto for their crimes. I don't know where. I don't know where is where in Canada. I don't know. Yeah, I already said I had a thing with Appleseed. Like my original plan was to just go like right into it.
Hi.
I thought it was starting at 7, but I'm stupid.
Yeah, hi.
So I took an hour off to go and get like pizza and crazy bread and a drink. I'm still melting, and I have a box that creates heat like right above my sternum, so that's great. Stupid, I'm corset, Lamel. Alright, we gotta make these 2 hours count, Baffle. We gotta complete the game in 2 hours.
Okay, there's a lot to go, but alright. Shooty, why are you raiding? Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
Cause Shooty's a silly.
Shooty is a silly.
Okay,
Okay,
crazy bread.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, it's loading, sorry.
That's all good. I have.
Not gonna lie, living like down the street from a Kaisa Demunio is pretty pog. Not gonna lie. I love their crazy bread.
I'm like my new place. I'm moving to an area that like has so many like great conveniences, but things that I'm gonna indulge in so often.
Yeah.
Like there's a McDonald's right there. There's a Dairy Queen, and I'm like weak for ice cream. There's a pizza, like a local pizza chain I really, really like.
Nice. You know what you must do? What must you do, Zeno? What must you do? I'm scared now. Whenever Zeno gets ominous like that, like, something always happens.
You know what you must do, Liv.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. I'm supposed to let Cleric Apple take over the stream. Hang on.
No, not Cleric Apple. Not the big titty apple. Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Can't believe we're gonna have big tits up in here. That's the worst. Oh, no.
Actually, wait. Who has bigger tits? Me or Cleric Apple?
I don't know, big... Cleric Apple's tits are pretty big. God bless her.
Oh, jeez. The funniest thing is the reference image I gave the artist who did my model. Oh God, Cleric Apple is very small. Oh no.
I'm sorry. Usually, my assets tend to make up for things. If I'm small in any other means.
Christ. Yes, Zeno. Holy fuck indeed. Hang on, I'm gonna give myself a side profile here. Hang on a moment. All right, hang on. Which one of us is?
This is what you unleash, Zeno. I don't know why you're upset.
Yeah. Damn it! I think you're bigger by like half a cup size. Damn it. Jeez.
Gob of carps, they do good work.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the reference image I gave to my model maker was like, oh yeah, no, like B cups, maybe C cups at most, and just went like, did you say giga mommy milkers?
Yeah,
you did.
It's so funny. Like, Every time I've asked an artist to create a new apple seed, because I've never given them, like, a cup-size reference. I've just been like, here's Druid Apple, like, you know.
I mean, even if you did, they'd ignore it.
Well, yeah, but, like, Druid Apple is flat as fuck.
Extremely. Druid Apple is so flat, like, you could, like, do kickflips off her, like, goddamn.
So it just makes me laugh that every single one has been kind of like, booba, more booba.
Yeah. Like, I'm at a point now where, like, so I've got, like, a little throne goal for, like, for a new model. Mm-hmm. At this point, like, if I get a new model and I put it more on model with, like, wider hips and bigger booba, like, and smaller booba, like, I'm wondering, like, whether people will approve or not. Because now they're used to the fucking Giga Milkers.
I based, that there's the lady from the Scavengers has something for us, apparently.
Oh, shit.
So I'm over here.
Yeah.
But...
Did your brain turn off?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Druid Apple, like, she was partially based off my own amount of titty.
Ooh. Yeah.
I mean, I have more titty than she does, but not by a lot. Okay. Was that it?
I think so. I think now we have to go speak to the council again. So we gotta go all the way over here.
To the council.
Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting we can do that. Oh, I'm so stupid.
I thought you did. That's why I was like, let's do it.
Bro, I'm dumb as shit.
Also, I apologize. I'm supposed to be really timid and, you know.
I bring out the worst in you. Damn.
I'm just, you know, supposed to be more, inside myself, I guess.
Fruit salad.
Dorina Pina, thank you for subbing. Thank you so much.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh boy. God, can we go like 5 feet without getting a sales pitch from these boys? Jesus.
No.
Oh,
Oops.
shit.
Yeah, this is Cleric Appleseed. She is... I'm just full of faith and devotion. Those are the names of my titties.
Separate tank. Oh, God. Shooty, I know you can hear me through Apple Stream. I'm very sorry. I guess I have to, like, rejigger my ads again. Because I tried to set it so there'd be as few ads as possible and still prevent pre-rolls, but I guess not.
Thank you for gifting us up to death. That's so nice.
Hey.
That also means a hype train is close.
Damn. Look at you getting a hype train.
Mm-hmm. I don't like this bastard.
No.
Thank you. I have confirmed that our deputy is indeed magically attuned to the crowd. It is an uncommonly powerful attunement.
Oh, Patty. My dog just turned on my Xbox with his nose.
Baby. I love animals.
He's an idiot, baby. I know it's hot. I know it's hot, pupper. Patty, can you
in terms of the actual game, Shooty, you missed
not much.
A sales pitch, and now, bad shit is happening.
Yeah.
In terms of us, you also didn't miss much.
What? Why do I have a load screen now? Like, you just got, like, a lightning bolt in your forehead, and, oh, okay, oh, it's this happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, this cutscene is very laggy for me. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, no.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Dorina Pina. Thank you. Thank you, friend.
Yay! Dorina! Liv's wonderful. Liv's such a
boy,
sweetheart.
Oh boy, and they redeemed the purr. I apologize to everyone's ear holes. Yeah!
Liv,
Goal
question.
initiative. Yeah.
Very, very important question. How comfortable are
Yeah.
you with Cleric Appleseed flirting with you?
Please don't.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's why I ask.
Yeah. Oh! And Shooty, hell yeah, trans rights, fuck yeah. I can't hit the button because I'm gonna blow out Appleseed's ears.
Yeah, please don't
I
blow
feel
out
like
my ears.
Cleric Appleseed only likes one thing getting blown out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate this little thing.
Oh, I don't even get to do anything here. Damn.
It's
Yeah,
not
I'll call it.
it's not fun.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could just skip it.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
essentially...
apologies for being... Sorry.
No, it's all good. Keep talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, apologies for being a wet blanket. You're my friend, and that'd make it really weird.
No, that's entirely valid, and that's why I ask.
You know, you're just gonna keep throwing dice at my face?
But no, this entire, like, little section right here is essentially, like, oh, you've gotta be a cool unknown hero, except it doesn't really actually matter.
Yeah, does this guy never shows up again, does he? He just dies?
Yeah. But here's the thing, you can't let him die.
Oh, so if he dies, you just straight up game over?
Yeah. You have to ride this out until the game tells you to stop.
Oh boy. I remember when I first went through here, I got pushed over, and like every turn the Sorax would just keep fucking like trying to attack me with advantage, mind you, and not break my AC. And then just like I would stand up the next turn, I would do one swing, and then they'd push me back over. Like some like great hero defending the rift. No, I'd spend most of it flat on my ass.
Yeah. It also, like, it really bothers me that, and I get it, it's probably hard to program, that we, like, take turns controlling this dude, but...
Wait, we do?
No. I imagine that would be hard to program, and that's why we don't.
Oh. Yeah.
But-
Like, give him a friend.
Yeah, like, give him a friend at the very least, and...
Like a wizard or something.
Yeah, but no.
No.
And that makes me feel bad, because I don't want you to just sit being bored.
No, it's fine.
Wow, oh my god, guys, we get to slash, and then, oh look, we get to slash again.
Isn't it great playing a martial character in 5e? Isn't it great? I'm gonna be honest, I played a martial in Pathfinder. It wasn't even like a melee martial, it was a gunslinger. And then I tried playing a fighter in 5e, and like, oh my god, by like the end of the second session, I was like, oh my god, can I just fucking go now? Can I just play a caster already? No,
Look.
you know, you're fine. You're fine. Like, the bullshit we have going on in the background is going to make it a lot more fun to play. Because, like, martials in 5e don't get any good until, like, level 7.
Yeah.
Like, level 7, you start... Like, most martials have multi-attack by that point. Warriors have maneuvers, or if they're an Eldritch Knight, they got spells. Monks get, like, a lot more abilities, like, by then. Like, literally, playing a martial below level 5 is the worst shit.
There's a reason, for anyone who, like, has heard me do any of my talk about my D&D character redeems. I think every single one I've talked about so far has been a caster.
Yeah.
I don't play a lot of martial characters. You have Stick. Stick, very god.
Yeah. No shooty, no shooty. Like, the Dolet is not allowed to eat cleric appleseed. Sorry. Like,
please do not eat cleric appleseed.
Do not.
Or at least... Not like that. Sorry.
Jesus.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable with jokes.
No, it's fine. It's funny. It just, I mean, you know what a Dolet is. It's like
yes,
it's a little bio android the size of a house cat. I feel like just that imagery just made me laugh.
Death, I take requests. God damn. See, I know I have a stick death, but like, I'm just supposed to survive. I don't...
Objective updated. Survive.
I don't even think you need to kill these things. I honestly don't remember.
You don't. I didn't kill a single one in my playthrough. I literally just was flat on my ass getting my shit kicked.
As long as I stay alive, that's all I've got to do.
Yeah. Have you seen the Owl House finale yet?
I'm gonna be real, I haven't watched the Owl House period.
What?
I know.
Okay.
I feel like a bad gay person.
You have to. You have to. You have to. If you don't, you have to turn in your LGBT card. Like, I don't know the rules.
I have to turn in my queer license.
Yeah.
Sauteed, steamed, grilled, I can do it all. What did you think I was talking about?
No, Zeno, I'm not spoiling it. I was going to say it in the least spoilery way possible. Okay, well, have you seen JoJo? I assume you've seen JoJo, right?
You're not gonna like this answer.
Apple, you dare call yourself a gay?
Here's the thing.
Look.
Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing.
There's two genders.
Here's the thing.
And JoJo.
I have wanted to watch JoJo for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea of any media that's more than like one season makes me feel actually exhausted.
Okay, so do you want to know the secret to JoJo? So, it's 6 different shows wearing the same hat.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So, like, don't think of it all as JoJo. Just think of it like ignore the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at the front, and just think of the show's title as like the part name. Like, and if anyone calls you a part skipper, they're a loser.
I'm just gonna cast Shield of Faith, so that way I'm at least harder to hit.
Yeah. Or they could just crit.
Or, yeah, or they could just crit. Because why wouldn't they?
It's a bad point. How much Pathfinder have you played, by the way? I'm curious.
I, have never played normal Pathfinder.
By, I mean, like, 2nd edition, because 1st edition was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never played 1st edition.
Okay, I'm done.
2nd edition, I've done a one-shot that was supposed to turn into a full campaign. But then never did. So, that's it.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is I need to get you in.
Yeah,
somewhere.
no, I genuinely liked you. That one shot I played, I genuinely really enjoyed. And I want to play more, and I want to actually, like, you know, once I have a bit more experience playing it, like, I wouldn't mind learning the system and trying to DM it myself, but...
Yeah. Just... I'm upset. Because, like, I made my, that fighter, I actually made her in Pathfinder just so I could see like, okay, what's going on, and like I ran some like test encounters that were kind of like similar, and oh my god, I could do so much more. Just like, all right, first action, I push them down. Second action, I swing my sword at advantage. Third action, I raise my shield to increase my just like the simple ability to just do more than one thing a turn. My god.
See, and this is gonna sound like the weirdest, most controversial statement in the entire world. I get so legitimately overwhelmed when I have, like, I love the simplicity and basicness of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition.
I mean, yeah, like, if you're a caster, then yeah, like, it works great, because you can just, like, okay, yeah, I abuse the power of the universe to cast a fireball that murders everyone. But if you're a fighter, that's like, okay, I swing my sword.
Okay, we're back in proper game.
Hooray! Yeah, if you're playing a caster in Pathfinder, you still basically get 1 action a turn, because most spells cost 2 actions to cast. So it's very similar as far as casters are concerned, at the very least. Now, you looked at any of the Black Flag stuff, like Tales of Valiant or whatever it's called now?
No, I've hardly looked at anything aside from very much base. Like, I played Pathfinder 2nd Edition when Pathfinder 2nd Edition first came out.
No, this is the new thing the Kobold Press is doing as an alternative to 5e.
Then no, I have not.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's very good. There's a lot of tweaks to kind of like buff marshals and kind of rain casters in, but also there's like a lot of stuff that's just like, hey, do you have like a favorite subclass from 5e? Did you know it maps 1-to-1 with our system and you could just pull it right over? Like, it's actually kind of scary. Like, I took some of the Grim Hollow classes that I really like, and I just kind of like, alright, let's just pop them over. No, it's like 1-for-1. Actually kind of terrifying, like, especially since, like, I mean, you've seen the drama about the new, 1 D&D stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
About how they're taking 5e out back and shooting it?
Yeah.
I guess Wizards of the Coast just doesn't want to do Dungeons & Dragons anymore.
What annoys me about everything with 1D&D is that, like, it's such a genuine misunderstanding of everything that makes all of these classes great.
Yeah.
Like, I take Druid as a great example, considering, you know, Druid is obviously my favorite class. Or I shouldn't say obviously, but, I mean, I wouldn't have my entire persona be a Goblin Druid if it weren't. But, like, one of the best parts of being a Druid is being like, okay, what can I transform into in this specific situation?
AODM, pass the monster manual.
Yeah, like, just, like, I'm, as a great example, you know, like, turning into a fly is something I did somewhat recently. Just to get away from a dude who was trying to effectively kidnap me.
Oh, that's actually great. Holy shit.
And, Fly doesn't have a proper, like, 5th edition D&D stat block, but we kind of just ruled it as, like, okay, your movement speed will be slow, but because you're a fly, you're really fucking hard to hit.
Like,
so you have high AC. Well, it's like
high AC, low health kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, it was basically you have 1 HP. So if you get hit, like, you're fucking out of there. But hitting you is the tricky thing.
Yeah.
Where are we supposed to go now? Canamon Bun! Canamon Bun, thank you you so much for the raid! Hello! How are you doing?
You got a raid?
I
Oh,
did!
shit.
I did get a raid! I got a raid from
Hello, raid
Caramon Bun! Hello! Hello! For those who don't know me, I'm Appleseed. I'm your friendly neighborhood goblin druid. Currently, your friendly neighborhood big-tittied cleric.
Oh yeah, okay, I don't know what to do. Screen black again.
Oh no. Oh no.
Welcome to the Apple Doll podcast.
This is Liv. We were trying to play some Solasta, which is basically D&D 5th edition, but as a video game. However, it seems to be having some issues for you.
I'm gonna Alt F4 and hope I can get back in.
Should I, like, close the game?
Maybe?
I don't know how that works if you leave the game.
Oh god. No, leave it open to see if I can try and get back in. Oh god, oh jeez.
Okay.
But yes, hello Raiders, I'm also here. I am the Cyber Doll, who is apparently just cursed with technology, I guess.
Yeah, very ironic considering,
It's
you know,
this
cyber.
Gosh dang, like, technology from the past. As technology was all made before I was born. Oh jeez.
It's just the fact that it's old to you.
Exactly.
That's all it is. But for those who don't know me, I did half of my little spiel, but I typically can be found playing indie games or doing a lot of Pokemon stuff. The next few weeks, I'm actually kind of on a bit of a wacky schedule because I'm in the process of moving to a new apartment. So things will be a little chaotic the next couple weeks, but I'm hoping to at least do a few guerrilla streams here and there of just small little things when I have the time and the spoons.
Hooray for the spoons.
Yeah.
Oh, while I'm coming in, question.
Someone
Someone asked me if I was gonna play the Pokemon Fusions thing.
Pokemon Infinite Fusion?
Yeah, is that any good?
It's so fucking good!
Okay, also, your game's not on the list.
Oh no. Okay, hang on.
Damn.
I'll quit the game, I'll restart it.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Look, if we have to podcast, we have to podcast. It is what it is.
We could talk about wizards. I'm gonna be honest, like, speaking of wizards, like, I'm starting to fall in love with Artificer more, I think, which I guess fits my lore anyway, but, like, damn.
I made the room again.
Okay, okay, found it.
I will give you your characters.
Okay, coming in. There we are. Yeah, I made
Artificers are really good. I love Artificers.
I made an armor artificer. Thank you for the sub, Dorapina, and the gift sub. By the way, I'm sorry I missed that. Yeah, like, artillerist is like weirdly fun, and armorer is just like, I wish to punch things, but I also want to be smart. And I kind of love that. Just like, I punch with my brain. I love that. Yeah.
I love the idea of just decking someone with the power of my raw intellect.
Yeah. Like oh boy, we got 1-1 mode. Oh boy. Yeah, like it's really fun one, and love wizards one, but nah, I'm gonna just have infinite magic items. All right, one.
Yeah.
The fact that artificers can make arm blades, though, is really silly one, because it's like, they can't use them.
I really wish there was more artificers.
Yeah. My canon D&D class is now armor artificer 1. That's now canon. All right.
I need to think of what artificer Appleseed would be.
Alchemist 1?
Probably. That's what I think is most likely.
You'd probably have to fight Melissa though, 1. Fist fight that tiefling. Oh no! Oh shit.
Oh.
OBS just like crashed recording.
Oh! Okay!
Hey Baffle, this might be cursed.
So are we podcasting? What are we doing?
I don't know. I mean, the game is working. I mean, I'm still streaming. I guess I'm just uploading the VOD from Twitch, I suppose.
I guess.
Shit. Okay, please tell me we're past the paladin.
We're past the paladin.
Okay, where are we going?
We're supposed to follow the crown bearer's intuition and go...
I just got disconnected from Twitch too. Are you kidding me?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm zero KBS.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god, no.
Oh no,
I'm so
dear.
sorry.
No, it's all good. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm used to being the one having the issues. So every now and then it's kind of nice to be the one not having the issues.
God damn it, I love Solasta, but like, holy shit, it seems like Solasta really doesn't like us.
Mm-hmm.
Have we had a single stream of this where it hasn't just broken at some point?
No.
Oh, jeez.
It's all good. It's okay, Liv.
Okay, so I'm not disconnected from Twitch, by the way.
Okay, that's good.
But it's green at 0 KBS.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense.
What do we want to do?
I don't know.
Do we want to just maybe for today not fuck around with it? We can just chat about shit.
Yeah. Oh boy. Hang on. I'm gonna try and get my stream to go again.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no, I think it's actually dead. I think it's actually dead. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no.
Oh no.
Hey y'all, you know what would be a really good time for you to send all your love towards Liv during this trying time.
This is an extremely trying time. Yeah, I'm just gonna close my OBS and I think it's because I've been streaming for I've been streaming since 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a combination of that maybe, and also like this game being honestly not the most. Why do we always pick games that aren't the most optimized? Why do we always do this?
Yeah.
Why do we tempt fate?
It's a really good question. I don't have an answer.
The answer is the unoptimized games are the most fun.
We can chat, trade recipes, sip for cleric apple. I mean, I didn't say anything.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna close the game. It's... Something's going on. Alright.
It's all good. Honestly, like... It's been a week. I'm good to just vibe. Like
yeah, same. Very much same.
I'm gonna grab some water though, because I'm out of water.
Yeah, no, go get a water. I will entertain your chat. How you doing, chat? You're good? Hell yeah. Turned 38? Oh shit, congrats! No, stop. Played Apex Legends for the first time? Oh. Start the recording in 3, 2, oh, hang on, what's this clip I got? Motherfucker! Oh, that's a hell of a fucking clip.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back. You know what? I'm gonna become normal Druid Apple. We're gonna chat for a bit.
This apple seed is evolving.
Bum 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 bum. I'll have you here. Oh my god, you're so much taller than I am.
Yeah.
I mean, that's accurate. Boy. Here, I am gonna switch sides. You can be over here. I'll be over here. I can be tall too. I can be big. Look, now I'm big girl. Although I'm cutting off my head.
That's too big.
There.
Oh, boy.
Now I'm taller. Look, Death, you follow After Dark Apple.
After Dark Apple? Where's that?
At After Dark Apple? Do you not?
I am not aware of this.
I have a horny Twitter.
A horny Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I used to have one of those, and then I lost my main account, so the horny Twitter became the normal Twitter. As is tradition.
I'll try and remember to hunt them back and retweet it after stream, but there's some good lewds of Cleric Apple on there.
Oh boy. Under that potato sack is a whole bakery. Oh boy.
There really is.
Oh boy. Yeah. I'm looking at my reactive. Like, so this reactive, I drew this, and it's a lot closer to my actual ref sheet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, the difference between, like, my model with the giant bazongas and, like, the razor-thin waist compared to this thing that's got a relatively small booba and, like, an hourglass shape. Like, damn. Like, that's a hell of a difference.
Yeah, I've drawn, in like, MS Paint, Scuff, this PNG of you.
So
once upon a time for something.
I remember. Alright. So, question.
Yes.
If you had to play, if druids did not exist, if like someone just snapped their fingers and all the druids evaporated, and you had to base your persona, if you had to base your persona off of a martial class, which one would you pick? You have to pick a martial. What's the least sucky martial? I can hear you struggle.
From the distance, Liv can hear the sounds of gears turning.
Just like, which one sucks the least?
I guess Paladin? Paladin's probably the one that I've had the most fun playing.
Yeah.
Or Rogue. I do like rogues.
I would probably pick Ranger or Rogue, probably, yeah. Like, God, the only way martials get anything good is if they basically just steal shit from the magic users.
I look, I do enjoy 5th edition D&D. I'm fully aware of the fact that it's not like a super well optimized game.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love 5e as well. I love it. I just want it to be better, please.
No, and that's entirely valid. But there is something that makes me laugh about, like, and I've literally, like, I do this, or not so much me. I mean, yeah, me too, I guess. But, like, you know, my friend group and I, for the longest time in our games, started, like, adopting certain different changes just to make certain shit better.
Yeah. Did you make any changes to, like, death saves and stuff?
Not really. I have a fun death save thing that I like to do.
Oh, tell me.
Which, I think that it doesn't make sense for people to roll death saves out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
So
You can do it privately?
Yeah, I like to make people roll death saves privately. Unless it's literally, like, someone is standing right next to you, like, they can see you bleeding out. Or what have you. I think that adds more suspense to, like... some players are better than others at keeping, like, their faces kind of, like, neutral in that state.
Poker face stuff, yeah.
But it has, and I apologize if he watches this VOD, which he probably will later, once he's off work. But I apologize, sweetie, for killing Woodrow that way. Where it was, he privately rolled a death save to me. It was a nat 1, so 2 fails. And then rolled another one. The party was like, it's fine, we'll heal him after, like, you know, he wasn't saying anything on whether or not he was dying out. Because he wanted to remain super neutral with it. And then, like, fight ends, party goes to him, and it's just a corpse.
It's the fucking absolute best. Oh my god. My group, my Saturday group, I was playing a Symbiosis Druid from Steinhardt, which, by the way, once it comes out, I'm gonna get you a copy of the PDF because it's really good.
Hell yeah!
And they got the Symbiosis Druid, which is a Celtic Wicker Beast thing.
Okay, love that.
Like, we had an issue where a character went down and it was like, okay, we get them up, they're gonna just keep going down.
Yeah.
Me, the Wicker Beast, and the cleric are just, like, tanking in the front row. Our monk goes down to, like, a warp spider teleporting behind him and just nothing personnelling him before it dies. Mm-hmm. And we're like, okay, it's fine. Yeah, he's got 1 failed death save, he's fine. And we're like, I'm at 1 HP. The Wicker Beast regains half the damage it's taken at the start of its turn. So I'm like, okay, let's keep ourselves alive. My natural regen and the cleric's healing will just basically box these spiders in. And then the next round, the monk just rolls their dice and is like, oh, I got a nat 1, I'm dead.
Oh!
And it was just like, you could, like, feel the tension of just like, why didn't you heal him? It's like, because we would go down and you would just get killed by spiders.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it was like, it's one of those situations, like, that is one thing I will do like about 5e. It's really hard to die, but, like, once, like, that ball starts rolling, it's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, when I do DMing for 5e, so long as everyone's chill with it, I actually just kind of steal the Pathfinder system. If you're familiar with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like instead of having 3 death saves, you have 5 states of dying. If you go down, you get dying 1, and then you roll a d20. If you score above a 10, you get up. If you score above a 10, you lose 1 state of dying. If you fail below, you get another state of dying. And then once you're at dying 0, you stand back up, or go on. Wait, I think it's you go unconscious. I think, and then if you get healed, you stand back up. I really like that a lot because if you go back up, you get the wounded condition. So you can get wounded up to 4.
Okay.
And then if you have wounded 4 and you go down, you automatically have dying 4. So then if you get up again, if you go down again, you're dead forever. You're basically dead instantly, no save.
Dang.
But you have to like go down 4 times and get up.
Okay.
To get that far. And I think I like that a lot.
Yeah, that sounds kind of neat.
Yeah. But yeah, like I don't dislike 5e system. I think it's just really, really hard to die, and it needs to be easier to die.
Yeah, it's. But I find DMs try and compensate that with is like, oh, okay, we need to have more like challenging fights. Which
that just makes it a slog, in my opinion.
Yeah, like that's fine every now and then. Like make your boss battles, I guess. Yeah, that's the best term for it. Your BBGs, like make those fights stronger, sure. Like if you want there to be a genuine risk of going down, whatever. But yeah, like that's difficult when it's every single fight.
Yeah, like not every fight can be like a boss fight, but at the same time, like you don't want the fights to be like, oh, okay, we're fighting kobolds again. Oh, okay, wake me up when I crit. You know, like, bruh.
Yeah, like it's a hard balance, and Sorry. No, go on.
I was gonna say, like, I think like D&D has some variant rules, like in the books that are honestly, like, it seems like they try and fix it, but they're too extreme. Like, I mean, have you ever played with the lingering injuries variant rule?
I don't know if it's been like that specific thing, but I did have a game that I played in.
Yeah, like it. Sorry.
That was it was very like injury heavy.
Yeah. I had a DM that ran that in Grim Hollow, and this was a Grim Hollow campaign that was designed to be kind of meat grindery.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like, you were going to go down a lot, and taking advantage of 5e's ping-ponginess is kind of like, you know, like inbuilt into it.
Yeah.
By level 3, our wizard was missing 2 arms and a leg.
Yeah,
Our barbarian was missing an eye and like both of his ears. Like essentially, like, it's like, okay, like at what point do we just like run out of limbs, you know? Like,
yeah, like my the campaign that I was playing in with like an injury table, I'm not sure where he found the table or if he made it himself, the DM. But it was like a campaign where things were designed to be fairly deadly. And we all knew that going in. Like, it was going to be a campaign where, you know, you were expected to go down a lot more, that's fine. That's what we signed up for.
Like that, yeah, having a campaign like that and adding injuries feels mean, though.
I agree. And it was really shitty because it was like, I don't remember entirely what our party comp was, but the main 2 frontliners were me playing a paladin and a friend of mine who was playing like it was some multi-class. It was fighter and something else.
Ooh.
But, we were the main front lines. And, like, I went down to the point where, like, I lost a leg. I had, like, a permanent injury to my groin.
Okay, were you playing a guy or a girl character?
I was playing a girl.
Okay, so, like, I mean, slightly less bad, but, like, still not great.
I mean, literally, like, written into the injury was, like, you have become infertile because of this. I'm just like, that's fine, I'm playing a fucking, like, would not want...
wasn't gonna use that anyway.
I was playing, like, a ex-cultist tiefling.
Oh.
Like, not to be... I don't want to say anything that might be somewhat triggery, but she had a pretty fucked up past, and, you know, chances are, would not want that anyways.
Yeah. I mean, tieflings, like, if a tiefling has a kid, that kid becomes a tiefling by default, so, like, I imagine... Oh, there's a lot of, like, r/child-free tieflings out there, you know?
Oh, yeah, exactly. And also, like, she was just kind of a hard-ass character that I didn't really see getting into. Like, if she got into a relationship, I think it would be a very, like...
International Women's Month every day, I hear.
Yeah, like, it would be a very, almost business-like interaction. Rather than
I hear you trying to make what I'm saying safer work. You can say pegging on Twitch, you know.
I know, but... I didn't want to quite go that far. No matter how accurate it was. There was a big femboy in the party that, you know, I had those intentions with. But... Anyways. But, like, yeah, so I had a missing leg, I had a groin injury, there was something else I had. The other main, like, other front line, my friend, literally, like, had her character get cracked ribs, like, 3 separate occasions.
Christ.
And it was like, the way that was written was, it was basically like, yeah, your character needs like 6 weeks of rest.
So just you can't play your character for 6 weeks. Oh my god.
And it's like, the way he had us do the injuries was, it was like, whatever damage was done to you, like whatever type of damage, you could, so if it was like a bludgeoning weapon that also did necrotic, for example, you could choose to roll on a bludgeoning table and a necrotic table.
Oh no.
And it's like, yeah, just, it always seemed to be cracked ribs for this poor individial. And I'm like...
I feel like maybe they should have picked the necrotic table every now and again, my god.
But, I mean, it's also just like, I don't know, at a certain point, it was also just like, okay, just say that, like, regardless if they rolled a 14 and a 14 is cracked ribs, just fucking say it's something else.
Like, plus or minus 1, my guy, come on.
Like, don't be a dick. Like...
Yeah.
But anyway.
Oh, God. I mean, see, this is why, like, for lingering injuries, like, so Star Wars 5e, the Star Wars, conversion for 5e, has a dismemberment table, because it's Star Wars, right? Like, everyone uses hands and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's technically optional, so you don't have to do it, but, like, it's there. And I generally try and use it. What you need to do is, if you roll a crit, and then when you roll a crit, you roll another d20. If that d20 also crits, then you roll on the dismemberment table. So you gotta roll 2 20s in a row. And that to me feels rare enough to work, because that's like a 0.5% chance of it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there is like an addendum to that rule where like if you want them to be more consistent, you could just have it happen on any nat 20. But like I feel like that's too often. That's like a 5% chance. That's not great.
Yeah, exactly.
That's too much. And it's like I feel like stuff like that should be something that's like it has to be something that's rare. Like 2 nat 20s in a row, or double crits on a advantage roll, or just like getting attacked while you're already down. You know, like that another thing, because a lot of people don't double tap. Because like, why would you double tap why would you hit the wizard that's on the floor with the barbarians coming at you to take your wiener off? You know, like.
And it was also just like. The one I played too, it was so fucked if you were playing a martial. Like my partner was playing a shadow sorcerer, and I think took 1 injury the entire game. And granted, we never like concluded the game, but we played it for like several months.
Yeah.
And it's like, seriously.
Yeah, in the game I was talking about, where like we had someone lose like 2 arms, and like I was playing a ranger at the start, and then I went down once to a rival character, who, by the way, so this DM, I don't play with him anymore, for good reason, because this rival character, none of us knew this. We thought he was like some like, you know, like a custom NPC block or something. No, we were level 2, and he was a level 10 barbarian. Player's sheet.
Oh,
level
Jesus
10 barbarian.
Christ. Okay.
Yeah, it's that kind of DM. Took me down in 1 hit and rolled severed arm. I was playing a ranger with bow specialization. I was useless.
Yeah.
Until the DM eventually was like, okay, fine. You can have another. You can switch class, but you need to give me a reason why. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna pick Iron Crown Monk because my character is a noble, and Iron Crown specifically says that it is a martial art taught to the nobility. And he's just like, you're lucky. Like, the dude was totally willing to have my character be
fucking useless.
Until we got to, like, a town that had the ability to give prosthetics.
Why? Like, what's the fucking point? No one likes when their character is just useless the entire time.
Yeah, and even then, the only reason, like, Iron Crown Monk worked out is because Iron Crown Monks don't punch with their fists. They get mage hands to punch with.
Yeah.
So, like, literally, like, all I could do is, like, okay, I punch telekinetically with my fucking brain fist.
God, that's so utterly annoying.
Yeah, like, I don't play with that guy anymore for, like, very good reason.
Yeah, I don't play with the person who ran my last campaign too, or that campaign with the injury table, for the reason of just that all being bullshit, and for many other reasons. But I've been fortunate enough that I haven't had a lot of super shitty DMs.
I'm a forever DM, so I don't get to play very often, but generally when I do, it's, like, from DMs that I, like, genuinely trust.
Yeah, like, Sorry. Continue.
I was gonna say, there's only one exception there, and it's just a guy that, like... So I like to make characters that are kind of oddballs.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, like I had one character who was a reborn necromancer who didn't understand the living at all. And when faced with a paladin that wanted to kill all undead, except for her, and responded to her saying, well, what's the difference between me and the undead you smite? His response was, well, I can bring you back to life. I mean, you know what happens when a reborn comes back to life, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you resurrect a reborn, they lose all their memories of being a reborn. You essentially kill them and replace them with someone else wearing their skin. Great. Yeah, so then, like, you know, my character's the bad guy for deciding, okay, the living can't be trusted. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. Like, I'm not this type of player. I'm the type of player that, like, I enjoy making characters that have, like, unique stories and who I just genuinely have fun role-playing, because the role-play elements of things are way more important to me than literally anything else.
I would rather have a session that was all RP versus, like, all combat.
I'm same.
Completely honest.
Same, 100%. Like, I have actively ran systems that are, like, 95% RP. Just because I like role-playing. But my partner's the type of person that, like, he goes into every character with, like, okay, I have a very specific idea for, like, a dumb build or something like that. And we have had GMs, the two of us, who have been like, nah. Like, and it's not game-breaking builds. It's literally just like, yeah, my entire build is to just try and use a sling as effectively as I can.
Yeah,
or what have
like,
you.
Yeah.
And it's I don't like DMs that actively try and stifle their players' enjoyment because they don't like fun.
Yeah. Like, one of my favorite characters is a armor artificer that's in a wheelchair. I've only ever gone to play her once, and it's because Brian is a very sweet being. And it's because it's like, so many people are like, oh, your character's in a wheelchair? Well, why don't they just, like, pay to have greater restoration cast on their legs? I'm like, that's not the point.
That's not the fucking point.
Like, the whole point is that she has, like, she's an armor artificer, so she converted her wheelchair into, like, a modular armor system, like in fucking Iron Man with that briefcase.
Yeah. And that's
like,
cool.
The wheelchair kind of, like, comes up around her and around her legs, and it serves as powered armor that helps her walk. Like, that's the cool thing. And so many DMs are like, no, that's overpowered. No, you can't do that. It's like, bruh, when I'm not wearing my armor, my movement is 0. How is that overpowered?
Death, no, I have not heard the story of a black dragon that got one-shot by a sentient cactus.
Okay, yeah, please tell me how that is. What the hell?
And Shooty, my opinion on garlic bread is that garlic bread fucking slaps.
I have some crazy bread right here, and it's basically garlic bread, but in breadstick form.
Yeah, but, like, that's something I can't fucking stand, is, like, and thankfully I've never encountered this in, like, DMs or fellow players even, but, like, the idea that, yes, disabilities can't exist because this is a magical universe.
Yeah.
It's like, you could just magic yourself healthy, and I'm like, that's not the fucking point.
Yeah. Like, so each one of my characters, I do tend to put, like, a little bit of myself in them, and, like,
yeah, I think a lot of people do.
I can barely walk, so I just took that and went, well, what if my surgery had gone worse and I had actually been crippled instead of only partially crippled?
Have I ever?
Hey, here's this character that has kind of that as a thing.
Have I ever told you about my partner's hope for the future? Okay, so my partner, and sorry, Captain, that I'm telling this story because I do feel like it's kind of yours to tell. It's nothing personal. It's just so Captain has really bad scoliosis, like really fucked up scoliosis.
Wait, oh hey, me too.
Yeah, so that's why when you message me being like, hey, the bad feeling, I'm like, I get it. because, you know, I'm literally going to be living with someone who has that regularly.
Yeah.
But he's told me for, like, ages, ever since, like, I first met him, that he hopes that if it ever gets to a point where they can give him, like, a robotic spine, or what have you,
He's just gonna take it.
he wants his old spine as a cane.
Oh, fuck, I want that too. Holy shit.
So the main reason is so that when people are being cowards, he can be like, "Oh, it seems like you need a spine. Here, have mine."
God, okay, yeah, no, tell the captain that I am stealing that. So, yeah, just question, and you can not answer if it's too private. But did he get the any like surgeries about his scoliosis? Like I got like the metal rods put in and they suck.
No, he has not gotten anything.
Like okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he was very much like, you know, very much like puberty should have fucking killed him.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't. I'm very glad it didn't, because, you know, otherwise we wouldn't have met.
Yeah. The doctors when I was like 15, the doctors were like, "Oh yeah, no, we need to put these rods in, otherwise like by the time you're like almost 30, your ribs are just going to twist around and stab you in the lungs and kill you." And I'm like, "Well, that doesn't sound great."
Well, I'll let the captain know that everyone likes his spine cane.
That's a great fucking thing, yeah. Yeah.
I think it's pretty fucking raw.
Rods holding it together.
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty fucking raw. Like, just the idea of walking around with your own spine as a cane, as an old person.
Yeah. Hell yeah. God, give me that cyber spine so I could have this useless thing turned into something useful.
Yeah.
Oh God, but God, I have no idea. Like I can't imagine like what his pain is, because I imagine his pain is probably slightly different than mine, because like mine is from like my bones rebelling against the metal and then the metal touching my nerves. I imagine his is probably mostly just that first one, except, you know. But yeah, tell him I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Why is it that every other person I meet also have severe back problems? I don't.
Because
I have severe mental problems. I don't have severe back problems. Sorry, that was a sad joke.
I mean, Shooty, do you want to know the actual reason back issues are like statistically more likely than like any other issue? Like, it's because the human back is like proof there is no God. Like, unironically, our spines are stupid. They should not work, but they do. Like, it's like they're not made to withstand the amount of stress that we put on them on a daily basis. But like we've just kind of just jury-rigged them into doing it. And so like just one thing goes wrong, the entire thing falls over. A lot less of an issue when everyone was dying at age 30. God. I had a thing I was gonna say TTRPG wise and I can't. Oh, did you hear they're adding pardon me. They're adding Goliaths to Starfinder?
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah, like, well, they call them giants, but let's be honest, it's just Goliath.
Goliaths, yeah.
It's just Goliath, but they can't call it that because Wizards of the Coast has, like, they're adding them to Starfinder, but they still don't have Goliaths in Pathfinder. I'm upset.
I like Goliaths. Goliaths are cool.
Yeah.
Here's a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
What's like a race? Like I'm thinking specifically like D&D, Pathfinder, that sort of thing. Hello, Dazzy! How are you doing?
Hello.
Like I'm thinking specifically that kind of vein. What's just a race that you think needs more love? Like, that people just don't talk about enough.
I mean, the joke answer is the Ardlings, because I'm still pissed they got cancelled.
Kobolds. See, I feel like kobolds are pretty. I don't want to say overrated because I love me a good kobold.
I mean, and they just got updated too.
Yeah, no, I feel like lots of people like kobolds. Good. How are you, my Gobbo friend? I'm doing good. We were gonna play Solasta, and that kind of fell apart. So now
It broke.
Oh, you had a tooth pulled. Oh, jeez. Ouch.
Ooh.
I'm sorry that your jaw hurts. Half-orcs! Half-orcs, yeah, I can see that.
Shooty has a point. Half-orcs and half-elves deserve more love because they're just getting removed.
Yeah, I haven't, and maybe this screams ignorance. I haven't really looked at that because I haven't wanted to because I'm scared of it being true.
Yeah, so from what I can tell based on what's being said, is what they plan on doing is they plan on having it be you can have a mixed ancestry character, but
okay.
If you had a half elf and half orc character, right?
Okay.
You can take physical description stuff from each race to combine them into one, like a green-skinned elf, basically.
Okay, so stuff
or
that
a orc
you could have already done.
But you could have already done, exactly. But you can only take racial features from one parent.
Why?
That's it. So, here, you want to hear how Pathfinder does it?
Okay.
So Pathfinder does it. So you pick your heritage, which is the parent you take the most after. So if you're half elf, but you take after your elf parent more, you'd pick half elf. You'd pick elf as your heritage, and then under ancestry, you put the one that you don't take as much after. So the human, and then you get the stats of your heritage, and then you get feats from your ancestry, because Pathfinder is very based on feats. So you would get the stats of an elf, but you would gain access to a lot of the feats and abilities that humans get. And you would also have access to elf ones as well, but the human ones are there for you to, show your human side. By default, you can only really do half orcs and half elves, but there are variant rules that allow you to apply half blank ancestries to any race.
Yeah.
But it's an advanced thing. It's not in the base core rulebook; it's in the advanced core rulebook.
Yeah.
Essentially, hey, here's you've done the practice stuff. Here's the advanced stuff. Which makes sense. You don't want to overwhelm a new player, especially because the Pathfinder rulebook is 700 pages.
Yeah, of course. Okay. I'm sorry. I saw that Death shared this story, and I'm
hang on.
Okay. D&D group had a player with a sentient pet cactus that could also attack by throwing a coconut.
Where does a cactus get coconuts from?
I don't know, but I'm here for it. Anyways. They also had a house rule. 320s is an insta-kill no matter what. So final boss time, they go to fight a black dragon. Roll for initiative, and Coconuts, the cactus, gets the first attack. Roll for the attack. 20, 20, mother humpin' 20. So on the spot, the DM had to think about how a black dragon just McFrickin' died from getting a coconut chucked at it by a pet cactus.
I know how I would do that as a DM. The dragon opens its mouth to roar. Coconuts throws a coconut straight at the dragon's open maw. It flies in as the dragon is mid roar. The dragon coughs. trying to dislodge the coconut. The coconut doesn't budge. The dragon scratches at its throat. It chokes and falls over dead, choked to death on the coconut. I don't know. Oh boy.
I think it was... Yeah, I don't know what system this is. Was it 3 separate attacks of coconuts? Was it a single coconut?
It sounds like if you roll a d20, they make you roll another d20 to see if
Oh,
you get
gotcha.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
You put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. God damn it.
So that.
Oh. One-shots are wild. One-shots can be some weird shit.
I'm sorry, what?
One-shots.
Yeah. God, Baffle, we need to play fucking tabletop at some point. God damn
I
it.
know, I'm sorry.
Like next time you get into a game, I'm just gonna just be like the small gremlin in the trash, be like, got an open spot. Yeah.
I mean, I might be starting a new game with my IRL group, if you can find a way to Canada.
Shit, how far is Canada from Michigan?
You put the peeps in the chili pot to make it taste bad. We love a
Have
good...
you seen The Good Place?
I fucking love The Good Place.
Okay. Alright, new podcast topic.
The Good Place!
How did you feel about the ending? Because it made me mad.
It made you mad!
It made me mad!
Oh! I'm curious to know your thoughts. No, go on.
Okay, so you remember the new afterlife they set up, right?
Yeah.
So
Spoilers for The Good Place, I guess.
Oh yeah, spoilers for The Good Place, a fucking show that came out 4 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you really should have watched it by now, but I mean, I get it. There's a lot of good media out there. Anyways.
Okay, so like, I mean, but we're not gonna say how they set up this new afterlife. So like, we'll just, knowing that the system exists doesn't mean. Okay.
Anyways.
So yeah, so you die, and if you're a good person, you go to the good place, and you vibe, you chill out, and then, like, once you decide that, you've vibed enough, you've chilled out enough, you walk through a door that fucking annihilates you.
Yeah.
That makes me so upset from a philosophical point of view, because it's Orientalist as shit.
Arknon Solasta died.
Yeah.
So we're podcasting and talking about The Good Place.
So what I mean by
as in the
Orientalist
show,
is,
not as in heaven, but also kind of as in heaven.
It's a show about heaven. So it's essentially it's basically smashing together Judeo-Christian afterlife with Buddhism, right? So like in Buddhism, right, you
Thanks for the resub, Arknon. Thanks for watering your tree.
I don't want to hear about your idealistic. No, I'm talking about like the issue I have with this show. Like, that's so like in Buddhism, like you live your life, you die, and if you were a good person, you go up one level, and if you're a bad person, you go down one level. Mm-hmm. Human is like the top level, I think, and then so if you're a really, really good human, you go to the next level, which is nirvana, and nirvana is you just stop existing.
Yeah.
Right? And that, to me, is like, if you're chill with that, you're chill with that. But at the very least, I think nirvana is also a choice. So, like, if you die and you're not ready yet, you just go again. Just go again. And, like, in Buddhism, it's kind of implied that your past life influences your next life. Mm-hmm. So, like, you don't remember it, like, you might get it in dreams or whatever and all shit like that. Like, whatever. It's like, you're the same person, it's just you're basically New Game Plusing.
Yeah.
Good Place takes that part of Buddhism and removes it, and only gives you the part that honestly probably freaks a lot of people out.
That's fair.
Like, imagine going to the afterlife and being told, hey, you can live forever in eternal paradise, but there's a door right there that kills you forever. Like, that's like going to someone and being like, "Hey, cool, welcome to the party. The suicide booth is over there." You know what I mean?
No,
like,
that's fair.
Really bad. Like,
It
imagine if
is
someone
kind of
committed...
fucked up.
Yeah. Like, imagine, like, someone in real life committed suicide because they were like, oh man, like, this world is not great, or they have, like, some sort of, like, mental problem. They die, they go to heaven, and, like, and instead of, like, it being like, oh yes, paradise, instead it's like, wait a minute, you mean, like, I gotta kill myself twice? You know?
Yeah.
Like, there's just, like, a lot of, like, and it just feels like, it's taking the idea of Buddhism and nirvana, but, like, missing the point, and it feels very, very
fair.
Orientalist, like a white woman who's like, yes, these Eastern crystals, I should shove them up my butthole and cure my chlamydia, you know what I mean? Like big...
just a note, please don't shove crystals up your butthole.
Yeah, don't do that.
It won't clear your
I'm sorry if
chlamydia.
I'm getting...
It will clear your gonorrhea, however.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry if I'm
Don't
getting,
listen
like,
to me,
if I'm
for the
getting
love of
spicy
God,
here.
please. No, I do get what you're saying. I honestly, I don't, like, I haven't talked about this a whole lot. So I guess we're going into this conversation. I am not a religious person. I have done a lot of work with Christian churches. Specifically with a branch of church here in Canada that, for lack of a better term, I think is one of the the better ones.
I would also say I'm not religious either. My main issue was the Orientalism.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of that and shit.
But I can honestly say that I've studied a whole lot of other religion aside from Christianity.
I was getting a history degree, so guess what I had to say?
Yeah, no, exactly. So yeah, no, hearing it from that lens is actually that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know, like, I think I understand what they were going for, but I think it's a matter of the writers not understanding, like, what they're talking about in that way, and they just wanted to, like, okay, so the current afterlife as it exists in the show sucks, we want to change it to something else. Okay, what's happening? People are staying in heaven too long and getting bored. Okay, so, in Buddhism, when people get bored of the cycle, they just kill themselves. Or annihilate themselves. Like, me personally, I would have said that maybe, like, they should just reincarnate people. Like, they already did that with the Good Place crew, like, at the end, like, when they got... Oh, fuck, well, that's a spoiler. Yeah, like, when they like, defeat the final boss of the Good Place...
It's...
They all get reincarnated.
A good show. You all should have watched it by now. This is on you.
Yeah. You know, like, they all get reincarnated, they do their lives again, and they live better lives, and they go directly to the Good Place and get all their memories back when they come back. Like, why not just, like, institute that across the board? Be like, oh, hey, you're bored of heaven, you're tired? Alright, do you want to just, like, go down the tube back to Earth and just go again?
Yeah, do you want just, like, a reboot?
Yeah, like, you jump down to real life, you get born, like, you know, where are we dropping, boys? Oh, China again. Okay, well, that makes sense. Like, live through that life, and, like, come back up to the Good Place, get your memories back, and then be like, man, you know, I learned, like, a lot of rice patty shit, like, while I was in, like, Beijing. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna start a rice patty in heaven. I'm gonna make the bombest fucking Chinese food ever. You know, and you just do that.
Sorry,
for centuries, and then
I love the
you get
idea.
bored.
I love the
What?
idea of someone being in heaven and being like, I'm just gonna make the sickest Chinese food. That's my goal.
I hate to say it, but that's actually kind of what the Viking afterlife was.
I love that.
Yeah, so, oh god, okay. Please stop me if I start, like, going too deep, but, like...
No, it's all good.
History major, But, okay, so the Viking afterlife, they have two afterlives. They've got hell, and
One
they've got,
day I'll just drag
Valhalla.
you and I'll rant about musical theater for 2 hours. We'll
Exactly,
be even. Anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Well, technically they've got three, but, like... Okay, so they got three. They got Valhalla,
Okay.
Valhalla for women, and then hell. So Valhalla is where you go if you're a guy and you are like this big dick warrior and you die in battle. Valhalla for women is the same thing, but instead of being run by Odin, it's run by Freya, and it's all shield maidens. And while the men in Valhalla go and fight things at Ragnarok, the shield maidens defend Asgard from shit that gets past them. And then Hell is where everyone else goes. And Hell, despite the name, is actually pretty decent. It's a place that is connected to the earth by the mountains. So if you go to a mountain, you can actually go inside it and, like, go up to earth and visit your family for a day and then go back to Hell. And whatever you're good at in real life, you just get to do forever. So if you're, like, a really good blacksmith, or you really dig blacksmithing, you just have eternity. They just set you up in a little blacksmith shop, and you're like, all right, smith away. And, like, you know, when Ragnarok comes, they'll come to you and be like, okay, we have, like, some orders for, like, a shitload of swords. And you're like, oh, okay, then I've been working for this, like, my entire afterlife. Let's go. Like, and it's why, and like, the only real, like, bad end is if the thing you were good at was something that was dishonorable. Because then you have to live with your dishonor and everyone hating you for being a thief, a murderer, etc., 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 for all eternity. Like, it's more like Hell is other people kind of thing. They're like, hey, yo, that's Bjorn, the horse thief. How's it like stealing horses for all eternity, Bjorn? And the horse disappears the next day and you have to go steal it again. Fuck you, Bjorn. You know, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's honestly, like, really good. And also, like, Hela is there, and Hela really doesn't like people who are dishonorable, so she just kind of makes their lives awful. But yeah, like Norse mythology, it was like, there's no bad place unless you're a bad person. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the idea of just, like, hanging out and doing what you loved for all eternity is probably how, like, it should have been. Yeah, Bjorn's a dick. Fuck Bjorn. It probably should have been, like, how the good place ended.
Oh, my
and just,
homies
like,
hate
with
Bjorn.
Yeah. And then just, like, with the added caveat of, like, okay, I'm kind of bored of what I was doing for the rest of my afterlife. Can I just go again?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like...
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, now you may rant for an hour on musical theater if you wish.
I mean, where do you want me to start?
Really, I don't know anything about musical theater. The only musical I've ever watched is Hamilton, and the only song I like from Hamilton is the one sung by King George, because of course.
Valid. However, there's a lot of really good musicals, and I wish people would check out more than just mainstream shit.
Gimme, hand them over.
Okay, well, you really like history.
Yeah.
Judy, we don't need to bring up Slamilton right now.
Hamilton?
Okay, maybe we are bringing up Slamilton. Slamilton is a parody musical.
Is that the Hamilton remake where they're all fucking playing basketball?
Yes. And it's something that I have, with my younger sister, written 4 songs for.
God, alright.
It was a gift to my mother, several years ago for Christmas. And yeah, it's literally, we just took Hamilton songs and we rewrote them to be about basketball, keeping in mind the fact that my little sister and I know nothing about basketball.
I'm pretty sure the people who wrote Space Jam don't know anything about basketball either, so you're in good company.
And it's what I genuinely consider my magnum opus, and I don't think I'll ever do anything better creatively.
Okay.
That's all we need to know about Slamilton. It was a dumb joke thing I created with my sister.
Well,
sorry,
110%. Okay, so here's the question. What was the basketball version of You'll Be Back? I'm curious.
We haven't written that one. We only did 4 songs.
Damn it.
We did Alexander Hamilton. We did the Battle of Yorktown.
Hamilton.
Can we find Slamilton anywhere if you pay me real good money? Because the only way to access it is if I really dox myself. So I have joked before that, you know, maybe one day for like a long-term goal for something, I'll perform Slamilton.
Hearing is that like one day we're going to like in like 5 years we're going to see like now showing on Broadway Slamilton.
But okay, actually, legitimately, there's a lot of really good like history musicals. Like one that I'm a really big fan of is the musical Six, which is just a pop concert starring the 6 wives of Henry VIII.
Oh.
So it's literally the entire musical is just framed as one big pop concert.
Uh-huh.
And it is, each wife is given a song, and the general premise of the musical is they're fighting over who had the biggest load of shit to deal with.
I imagine it's probably the ones that died.
But like each queen is based off like a different pop star. And like the songs are genuinely really catchy while also providing like a legitimate history lesson.
Oh god, Death, you hurt me. The fact that Hera is a loving wife in that movie. Oh, I want to.
I mean, it's Disney.
Yeah, but like, okay, if you got together like all of the bastard children, like jilted wives and perturbed livestock.
No,
like,
I'm
Zeus
aware.
fucked over.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
But
There would be enough to form an army that could march on Mount Olympus, led by an old crone in a cloak that might be Hera.
They already had Hades as a villain.
And he wasn't even a villain. Like, Hades is literally the only Greek god who's not a dick and loves his wife.
I know. Oh, Hades Town. You probably really like Hades Town.
Hades Town.
It is my favorite musical of literal all time. It is.
I will.
Sorry.
Alright. I was gonna say I will never forgive Christianity for one thing. For like editing the goddamn myth of Persephone, because you know that she, like, in the original tellings, she can leave at any point. She's not held prisoner. It wasn't until like Christians came by and rewrote and Christianized the myths that like it became that she was a prisoner for half the year.
Yeah.
Like they are happily married. She can leave whenever she wants, but she loves her husband and she loves hanging out with the fucking lost souls.
Yeah. But Hades Town, Vin the dude, I'm very sorry you have food poisoning. That really sucks.
Hey, Vin.
Hades Town is basically the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice told in like a folk opera.
Oh, that's fun.
And like it is legitimately beautiful. I genuinely think that like the storytelling, the songs, the movements, the set, like everything about it builds to be one of the best modern stories ever told.
Ooh.
Period.
God. Man,
I'm gonna go spend time with my wife because I love her and that's why I married her. Y'all, You're gonna catch me saying shit about the captain like that when I end streams. I'm gonna go spend time with my partner because I love him and that's why we live together. Dabs.
Oh god. I still hate, I still love how just like, have you read the original myth of Orpheus and Eurydice? Because it's kind of fucking silly.
You missed the chance to see Hades Town, Brock!
I died!
Sorry, I didn't mean to kill your eardrums.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just like, holy shit, that was an aggressive reaction. My god.
Look, if I legitimately considered shelling out nearly $500 to go see Hadestown in the nearest city to me when it toured this summer.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Because I don't live in the States, and I would have to pay travel costs and hotel fees and the tickets as well. Like, if I had a chance to go see it where it was that close to me, I would sell my firstborn.
Okay, hang on. Hey, Patty, Paul, can you guys come on, up. Come on, thank you. Sorry, they were trying to knock my fan over.
It's all good. I have a cat, I understand. He's sleeping right now, so he's not being a little bastard, but, he usually is.
Yeah.
But no, it's, Hadestown is so good, and I genuinely recommend even just listening to the soundtrack to anyone who's curious. Unfortunately, there is not a professionally shot version, so if you wish to actually watch the show, it would have to be like a shitty Broadway bootleg.
Damn.
But hopefully sometime in the near future we get a pro shot, because I think it would sell very well.
God, there's one myth that, like, oh god, is it Pericles? Okay, I'm trying to remember what it was, but, like, there was this one myth where, like, these two sons of Zeus, like, they're big dick. I think, like, one of them was Pericles. I don't remember who the other one was. They get together and they're like, hey, Persephone's been kidnapped by Hades. We're gonna go rescue her. And, they go down. And Hades meets them, and he's like, hey, guys, like, it's a big misunderstanding. You see, we're married, you know, we've got kids on the way, etc. Like, feel free to hang out, you know, have dinner, etc., blah, blah, blah. Don't worry, this is all food from the surface, you're fine. You're not gonna be trapped down here, just have some food, it's like, you know, spend time with us, and then you can go back up to Earth. Big misunderstanding. And, like, Persephone herself is just like, yeah, no, like, she's, like, pregnant with, like, one of their kids at this point, if I remember right in the myth. And, like, I think, and then she's like, yeah, no, I'm fine, like, it's all good, just eat up, it's fine. And then, they're, like, very confused, they eat the food. And then they, wait until Hades and Persephone go to bed. They try and fucking kidnap her in a sack.
Mm-hmm.
And so Hades just, like, beats the shit out of them and straps them to chairs.
If someone stole my wife that I love dearly, I'd probably do a similar thing.
Yeah, just, like, straps them to chairs in front of this table full of food that will never rot, and just says, now sit there and think about what you've done. Yeah, and you will look at this food, it will always smell good, and it will never go bad, and you will never get another bite. And you can't die down here, because this is already the afterlife. Where are you going to go? Detroit? And it's like, it's absolutely fucking hilarious, because, like, the one who was not Pericles, I'm gonna keep calling him Pericles, it might have been Patrocles, there's a lot of Cleeses.
There is.
In Greek myth, so, like, I think it was whatever. The one who was just tagging along is like, oh man, this was stupid. You're stupid. Why'd you come? Like, basically repents entirely.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, and the other guy is just like, no, I'm gonna kidnap Persephone. I'm gonna do it. Like, one of these days, these chairs are gonna fall apart. And then, another hero comes down, like, 100 years later, frees the tag along, and Hades like, oh yeah, no, that asshole can go. Like, his time's up. He can go back up. It's whatever. And he tries to free the other one, and the chair just sinks like 6 feet into the ground.
I love that.
No, his time's not done yet. He's staying.
Yeah.
I just love that. Like Hades is a good guy until you threaten his wife, and then he's the most petty motherfucker going.
What I genuinely love about Hadestown is that, like, Hades is technically the villain of the show. But it's not in a big villainous way.
He's like an antagonist more so than a villain.
Yeah, it's like, Slight spoilers, I guess. Not really, but because this is all pretty easily figured out early on. But it's basically like there is the kind of story to it of Persephone is getting kind of tired of like being with him and really cherishes her time like above.
Yeah.
And that's basically because like he runs essentially like a underground giant factory. And his whole, like, logic is, like, I'm doing all this for you. I'm doing it to, like, make a life for you. I'm doing it for, like, us. I do it for the love of you. And she's like, dude, I don't really want this. But it's, like,
So,
it's...
like, he just goes protective boyfriend mode kind of thing?
Yeah, like, it's basically, like, like, he's... Every person who comes down to Hades Town, like, if they come down willingly, has, like, papers that he'll have them sign, basically saying, like, yeah, no, they work for me now. They're one of my workers as soon as they cross into these gates. And
You gotta get a work visa.
yeah, and so, you know, like, that's what happens to Eurydice. She goes down and becomes one of his workers. And yeah, it's like, it's kind of interesting because part of it is a little bit supposed to be an allegory for slavery. And like, but also an allegory for like the struggles of poverty. And a lot of the people coming down here are coming down willingly to have jobs and to make money and escape poverty.
Oh my god, it's just American Wage Slavery, the musical. Holy shit.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
kind of amazing.
it's very, very fascinating. It's very well done. Again, like, chef's kiss. I love Hades Town. I could sing Hades Town's praises for hours on end. I could probably do a 5-hour stream where all I do is talk about Hades Town.
It'd be fun anyway. You can play Hades while talking about Hades Town. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
So
anyways,
fun
guys, that's my
history-
stream
oh.
Saturday, I guess. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, no, fun history fact. Did you know that Hades, in pre-collapse... So you know what the Bronze Age collapse is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so pre-Bronze Age collapse, it's thought that Hades was actually the king of gods, and it's not until after the collapse where Zeus takes over. Yeah, like, Hades used to be the protagonist because the pre-collapse Greeks were very much worshippers of chthonic gods. Chthonic gods being gods to do with the land. And then after the collapse, they switched it so the chthonic gods were like less powerful and less desirable, and gods that were related to the sky and sea were more valuable. And it's not entirely clear why that is. It's like literally like before the collapse, like as far as we can tell, Earth is cool, ground is cool, underground pog. After the collapse, oh god, the sky is terrifying. And it's like, it's very weird, and it makes you wonder what the hell happened during that collapse.
Death. It's interesting because, like, and the musical actually, this is the one fault I might have with it. Like, especially depending on the staging. Hades and Persephone are supposed to be gods.
Yeah.
But they kind of just seem like regular-ass people.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's Greek myth, like Greek gods.
Yeah,
are just-
yeah,
are just
exactly.
dudes. Yeah.
And yes, like Hades runs this whole American like wage slavery factory deal.
Question: Does he wear like a 1940s era suit? Because that'd be hilarious.
Let me look at 1940s style suits.
Like you know, like Rockefeller, Mr. Monopoly kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Hey, daughter.
Well, it's like, yeah, I'd say that's pretty similar.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
But yeah, like it's I wouldn't even call Hades necessarily, like, he is the antagonist, but he's not a villain. It's just like, you know, when people come down there, they sign a contract. Like, it's not a forced deal.
Like it's a shitty system. He's just benefiting from it.
Yeah, kind of. And again, like he is doing it for Persephone, regardless of the fact that, you know, she doesn't really want that.
Good intention, shitty execution kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's, I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this that doesn't make it seem like I'm an asshole. Where it's the equivalent of someone being like, yeah, I'm gonna work as a CEO of a big business that directly fucks a bunch of people over because it makes me lots of money and that's how I can support my family.
Okay, so like he's not like Jeff Bezos. He's like a manager under him kind of thing.
No. He is Jeff Bezos, but
He's just Jeff Bezos. Okay.
But I don't know. I'm doing a very poor job explaining.
If Jeff Bezos had a soul.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say that anyone that runs a big shitty corporation has a soul, but yeah, it's
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Anyone who can undergo the I keep forgetting what it's called. You know the psychological effect from seeing Earth from orbit.
If Jeff Bezos could feel love for someone, yes.
Yeah. Like you know what it is. Like, I don't remember what it's called, but the effect, like astronauts that go up into space and see Earth from orbit, like immediately feel humbled and are like, oh man, we gotta like actually like protect this and be decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have that.
Yeah, no, it's
like he went up into space. He saw Earth from orbit, and instead went, man, I could exploit way more things.
Yeah.
Like, he had the opposite happen. Like, that to me is proof that he don't have a soul.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's again, it's very beautiful. I really highly recommend, if you don't want to listen to the soundtrack or anything, Moira Katsuke! Awoo! Hello!
Moira! Hello, Moira! My stream broke.
If you don't want to listen to the soundtrack for whatever reason, which you should, and I absolutely am not imaginary holding you at gunpoint, there is like a, how do you pronounce it? Shifrilus?
Shafrilus? Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he made
he's okay.
He made an amazing video on Hades Town. It's like an entire video essay. That's like, how long is it? It's a long video, I know that.
I'll be honest, I'm just glad that guy's okay.
Yeah,
like,
same.
He's had a month, like,
oh,
you know what
actually,
I mean?
I thought it was longer. It's only like 30 minutes. Sit down and watch that.
Yeah.
If you don't want to listen to the soundtrack, because he does a really good job talking about everything.
Shaperless is a like a media reviewer, Moira, and he got in like a really bad car accident like a month ago.
Really, really bad car accident. Yeah.
Like didn't like the other all of his two editors just died in the crash.
One of them died. I think the other suffered really severe injuries, but is still alive.
Shaperless.
Does videos on just media.
Yeah. Point being, he is a good noodle.
He is. He's very talented. And has some good stuff on musicals, which I always enjoy.
His BoJack stuff was a little fart huffy, though.
I don't know if I ever watched his BoJack stuff.
It's like BoJack Horseman is a good show, but it's not that deep. Have you ever seen BoJack?
I've watched all of BoJack, yes.
Yeah, it's I think the only episode I'd say is super deep is the view from halfway down. But
which one is that one?
It's the one where he drowns himself in the pool and has a really bad trip.
Yeah.
His near-death experience. Yeah.
I do.
It's not.
Oh, sorry. I do.
It's not difficult to make suicide. Suicide content deep. It's
yeah.
It's a rough
I
topic.
get you. I do remember the There were a lot of moments in BoJack where I did feel very personally connected.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm not saying that it's not deep, but it is emotionally connective.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's 10. Oh fuck.
Oh shit. So it is.
We just talked for a straight hour about nothing.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah. Alright. Well, so when we do actually get to stream together again, do we want to attempt Solasta again, or do we want to find something else?
I would like to attempt it, because I was having fun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it hasn't been going so well for us. So...
I mean, is that or Baldur's Gate? Is Baldur's Gate even finished yet, for fuck's sake?
I have no idea.
We could always play Baldur's Gate 1, the oldest and least optimized.
Yeah, I don't even know any, other D&D-esque... games.
Yeah, there's I don't know, they're hard to find.
There are. Yeah.
Let's see. Apparently they're on patch 9. What does patch 9 have? They added level 5, and they actually reworked Paladin. So now Paladin's actually halfway decent.
Yeah, there is Diablo.
I wouldn't be opposed to playing Diablo. I mean, I got Diablo 3.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We've got 2 weeks. We've got 2 weeks to figure it out.
Yeah.
See how we feel.
So yes, just a general reminder to folks on my end. I will be live tomorrow still, doing Pokemon stuff with Aimless Tiefling. I'm not entirely sure about streams this weekend. I know I was going to start drawing people from the charity stream on Saturday, but I had a big panic attack about moving and stuff. And I'm kind of just trying to focus my mental energy into that and getting everything sorted.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I should say also, I'm gonna be doing a birthday stream on Monday. I'm gonna be starting stream at like 10 o'clock in the morning and just going.
Oh, shiz.
Celebrate my birth. Well, technically it's the day before my birthday, but like I'm doing stuff on my birthday, so the day before. Yeah, on the 17th, we're gonna be doing like a big old stream. And Bapple, did you see my tier list thing? Did you put in?
I did not know you were doing a tier list thing. So.
Oh shit. Well, now you do.
Okay, I will check that out.
I'll link it to you on Discord and all that. I mean, it's basically, would you survive my setting? But I'm gonna be honest, the rain is made of acid, so I don't know if a druid would do well. Oh, maybe you got some spicy lore, who knows?
I've got some weird fucky-wucky plant bullshit.
But yeah, that's gonna be happening on Monday, and I hope to see people.
If anyone could let me know if there's a plant in the monster manual that resists acid, that would be really helpful.
Oh boy.
Because I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Hang on a minute. Before we end, we should probably hang on. I'm gonna open 5e-tools. I'm gonna look.
We should find this out. This is important.
Alright, hang on. This is important. Okay, hang on. 5e-tools, bestiary.
Plants.
Okay. Filters. Type. Plant. Resistance. Acid. There are none!
Fuck.
No.
Oh no. Okay, well then maybe I just die.
Or maybe one of the other apple seeds who would survive.
I mean, look, there's one coming up that might.
Yeah. And Death, it's she/her. Just to clear that up, it's she/her. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna go because I promised Sai that we would watch the new episode of Mandalorian. So bye-bye everybody, I love you.
Do we want to raid someone?
Oh yes, we should actually. See, I forgot that. That's a thing that you can do on this website. There's nobody streaming. Oh wait, Gabby's streaming again. Genshin Impact though.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I got no one.
Didn't we?
I got no one.
Yeah, we told Gabby their waifu was shit last time.
Yeah. Yeah, do you have anyone? Because I literally don't. The only people I have are, like, Critical Role and, like, a bunch of people I shouldn't be following anymore.
How much do you know about Warhammer stuff?
I know the surface level stuff.
Because I have a fellow member of Mythical Menagerie, the VTuber group that I'm a part of, that does Warhammer Wednesdays, and they are currently streaming.
Oh, let's go! What are they painting? Let's go!
They're playing Total War Warhammer. They're not painting, they're playing.
Okay. When I hear Warhammer, I expect, like, the tabletop stuff, but I'm tabletop brained right now. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if I could stop playing video games on stream and just do tabletop stuff every day, I fucking would.
I sent you their name, and here's also their Twitch.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna my stream already ended. I sent everyone over here.
Oh, alright!
Yep.
Alright!
Yeah, let's go! No, like, literally my OBS just was not working, remember? It was 0 KBS
that's fair.
Green,
Yeah, I'm stoopy. My bad.
No, you're fine. Look, that was an hour ago. It's fine.
But, GM the Game Monster is really, really lovely. Also just, I love the name, GM Game Monster.
Give him a little kiss upon his snoot.
But GM is super, super lovely, and, super just wonderful member of Mythical Menagerie. And again, unfortunately, me moving has kind of put the get to know Mythical Menagerie events that I have planned on pause. But once I have moved, I hope to do some stuff for all of you to get to know the other members a bit more.
Hell yeah.
Because they're pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
And I've been enjoying getting to know them. Alright,
Hell
friends.
yeah.
Have a good rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow
Bye-bye.
for Pokemon stuff. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.